Hello, Leos, and happy Leo season. If your birthday has passed, happy birthday. If your birthday is coming, also happy birthday. I've got a lovely read for you. Maybe. They're all lovely. Even bad cards have positive meanings, so let's go. Let's see where your current energy is at. Alright. First card we've got out is the Magician. However, he is reversed. So the Magician is, creating their wants, their needs, like manifesting, kind of. Basically, they're bringing everything they want into their life. Now, it's reversed, so that means there may be some troubles bringing everything into your life. Like there might be some barriers, maybe some like limiting beliefs, something getting in the way of basically getting everything that you want / need. And that's just something that you need to think about, and think about like what sort of thoughts you're experiencing on a daily basis. Maybe write them down. Maybe have either 2 separate journals or 2 separate pages where you write down like good experiences and bad experiences, right? Like every little thing that makes you smile, write it down. And then you can compare and really focus on the good things, and then hopefully that'll bring more positivity into your life. I know a lot of places are in like lockdown, so that might be a reason why you're not able to get everything you want, because maybe shops are closed or something. You're not allowed to leave the house for unessential reasons. It could just be that. But it's always good to just keep on track of your emotions, your feelings, like what you're dealing with, and just make sure things are flowing in a nice, healthy, positive way. Right, now what's coming up for you? Let's see. So again, we got another reversed card. This time it's the Emperor. Yeah. The Emperor's sitting on their stone throne. So sitting on stone means you're sitting on top of you're on top of things, right? He's got the globe in his hand, so it's just like looking out into future plans, I suppose. Maybe there's a future project, new job, new relationship, something new that you're thinking about doing. The wand is up, ready to power on, power through. The mountains in the background. So mountains are just like spiritual and personal growth and all that shit, right? Emperor is also wearing his armor underneath the formal garb, so even though you want to appear flashy with your lovely crown and all that, you're still, defensive and ready to fight. Now, because it was reversed, there might be shadows, might be, again, thoughts that are keeping you from being so sure of yourself. Like maybe there's doubt, insecurities. There are things occurring, mostly I would say mind, subconscious, that are sort of keeping you from being sure of your next move, right? So that's something you really got to focus on. Next, that was quick. We have the Knight of Wands. So once you have dealt with your challenges, solved all your problems, thought about all the things going on that might be stopping you from whatever it is you want, the Knight of Wands is you're running into battle. You're ready, you're going, you're charging. However, he's holding a wand and not the sword. So it's not necessarily a fight. It's more like holding on to your beliefs and values and knowing that you're right, and all that kind of, heart and intuitive, I can't say that word, intuition-y stuff. Like, it's like, I've got all my, thoughts and opinions strong with me. So again, we're draped in the yellow. So the red's the more confident, the yellow's also confident, but it's more like sort of joy. The lizards are out, so they're like, what do lizards do? They kind of scurry around, they're like lazing on rocks. I feel like lizards are pretty cool. So think about what lizards mean to you, like what sort of emotions come up when you think about lizards, and that is the emotion you're wearing and presenting to the world. But the yellow is definitely more of a joyous thing, so you're feeling joyous while you're running into this, whatever the next step is. We have our 3 pyramids. They're going upwards, so upwards. It's kind of like growth, sending thoughts out into the universe, whatever you want to call it. 3 is very lucky in a lot of cultures. It can also be past, present, future type thing. So it's possibly being sure about and sorting out your past, present, future, running into that. It's like sands of time, maybe, because the pyramids are made of sand generally. So it's just like, just being confident about the things you've done and the things you're doing, and just being like, yeah man, like not all of it was bad, some of it was actually pretty damned good. I want to pull another one just for lolsies, And then after this we have the Knight of Cups. Again, yes, the Knight of Cups has armor. Yeah, they both have armor, so all 3 of these characters are wearing their armor underneath their fancy garb. Now this one looks like you're heading into a rockiness. Now mountains are growth, but because it's rocky, we're crossing a river. River is like emotions and stuff. It might feel like a hard time. Like, emotions aren't necessarily like sadness. It can be emotions of joy. So you could be crossing a lot of tears of joy as well. So it's really about how you respond to whatever the rocky situation that you're looking up at. You got the cup in the hand ready to hold whatever flows into it. So that could be, any sort of energy flowing into you, just making you feel really good. I usually associate like water with like nourishment. Well, it's a cup, you're going to hold some sort of liquid nourishment, just feeling good. And yeah, we've got our little angel wings on the back. That could be like, angels, spirit guides, archangels, loved ones, looking over you, behind you. So, or just divine protection, something like that. The robe is covered in fish. Now this could be just like simple like Pisces creativity energy that you're wanting to take on. Maybe you want to take on a creative project but you've never painted before. But I feel like it's a sign of just, just try it out. It'll be it'll be an interesting time, a bit emotional, but I feel like it's going to be quite good at the end. Right, I'm going to pull out another card just to see if there's anything else we need to focus on this month. Just sort of thoughts, feelings, general, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. For Leo, come on. Here it is. Oh, we got a twofer. Alright. So perhaps the things that are keeping you not being who you are, or want to be, trapped in fear. That could be literally any sort of anxiety of maybe this will go wrong, maybe I don't have enough money for it, maybe I'll lose friends. So if we're thinking about the cards I've pulled in the situation, say you're after a love reading, right? Maybe you're just worried about maybe this person isn't right for me. You're worried about maybe how the person will treat you based on past relationships. I feel like if you're stepping into something new, again with this Knight of Cups, there will be emotions and it may be difficult. But usually at the end of a difficult road, whatever, there's usually payoff, which is shown by financial, can you read that? Financial and material changes usually indicates wealth, not necessarily losing money. Let's just see if we can get a clarifier on the financial and material changes, if that's okay. So we got the Four of Cups, so I'm assuming that's a more positive financial change, where we're looking at our Three Cups and going, yeah, that's pretty good, or we don't really know which one to choose. So that this could be just like a fork in the roads, and then the cloud, I feel like, is like subconscious or spirit or something outside of yourself offering you a fourth option to consider. So look, I feel like we need to do a lot of thinking, a lot of journaling, realizing our thoughts and what's keeping us from doing whatever. Let's say this is a job reading, right? You want to know about jobs. You got to realize what is stopping you from wanting to apply for that job or leave your current job, or what are other types of readings? Health, perhaps. Maybe you're worried about a new prescription or something. There's all sorts of ways to think about, these sorts of things. But I think the message here is you just got to push through with your loyal horse. That could really be representative of, friends or family, because horses are very much, friendly with their owners type thing. They're very connected and very close. So, so you just have to really, it's just about looking at anxieties or other sort of thoughts that are stopping you from doing what you want and moving on, basically. And if there are so many options and you don't know what to choose, look inwards. Whether that's prayer or whether that's meditation, something new will come that you hadn't considered before. That's if you're having difficulty, finding the right path, perhaps, or figuring out how to cross the river before you get to the mountains. There might be several options, and we just need to think about these. I mean, the hand coming out could also be like, another person, ask someone else's opinion, maybe. What's the best move for me here? But, it's just something that you're probably not going to come to the conclusion all by yourself. That's the main thing. On that note, I hope you have a wonderful whatever the rest of the day is, night, morning, whatever. I hope you find something lovely to smile about, and note that down. And remember every little thing. Have your big ass list so you can really focus on all the little things that made you smile, giggle, whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.